Welcome back, dear students. I am making a second video. The second video is a continuation with the first video. In the first video, so far we have discussed functions. In that, a definition of the function, the purpose of functions, then types of functions, three important steps to use functions. Those are function declaration, definition, and function call. These 3 points with the help of syntax and examples we discussed. After that, types of arguments, those are actual arguments as well as formal arguments we discussed. Then types of return statements that are used to return the obtained results from called function to calling function. We discussed those are of two types. To control only return without value. To return obtained results from call to calling, we discussed return with value. Those are of return variable, constant, expression, and in the form of a function. These points we discussed in the previous video so far. Now, today we are going to discuss category of functions, and this is used to perform inter-function communication. So these points we are going to discuss in this video clearly with example one by one. So category of functions. Generally functions are categorized into 4 types based on arguments and return values. Arguments and return values we already covered in the previous video. So those are of 2 types of arguments, actual arguments and formal arguments we covered, and return values, return without value, return with value, the topic also covered. Based on those arguments and return values, functions categorized into 4 types, and the communication between calling and called. Generally calling will call main function as calling, and called function other than main function will be treated as called functions. The communication between calling and calling established through arguments as well as return values. Inter-function communication possible with the help of category of functions. These category of functions are used to establish communication between different functions. That concept is also called as inter-function communication. So in this context, let me tell you 2 important points. What is intra-functions and inter-function? The communication between different statements within the function, only within the function communication is called intra-function, and inter-function means the communication between 2 different functions is called inter-function. That we are going to discuss with the help of different categories. The first category is without arguments and without return value. We can also call it as WOA and WORV. That is without arguments, without return value. The second category, with arguments and without return value. That is with argument means WA, without return value means WORV. Third category, here it is not visible to us, that you can see in the next slide. Third one is without argument, that is WOA, and with return value WORV. And the fourth one is with argument, without return values. The without arguments, without return values, that is WA and WORV. These are the 4 category of functions. With the help of these category of functions, we can establish communication between different functions. That is called inter-function communication, that we are going to see one by one. The first one is WOA and WORV. The shortcut is also called as without argument and without return value. So see, you can see one diagram over here. So in the diagram 2 boxes are there. The first one is calling function, second one is called function. We can also call it as function 1 and function 2. So in this function 1, no arguments while calling function 2. This function 2 called from function 1. So this function 1 is called calling function and function 2 is called called function. This function definition over here, this one called within the function 1. So immediately a jump occurred from here. Only jump occurred and control only will be passed to this function. No arguments. So that's why here one line from main to sum. Main is calling function, sum is called function. So while passing control while calling sum function, no arguments passed. So that's why only control passed. So immediately once control transformed from this place to this place, immediately function 2 will be performed so and so task. After completion of the task, that will return control, but that will not return any value. That one specified over here. So sum will return something to main, control to main. During that process, that will not return anything. So in both directions, arguments, no arguments, and no return values. Arguments not passed and return values also not there in the case of this particular type 1, that is called without argument and without return value. This diagram illustrates simple category that is called without argument and without return value. So, but communication established through control but not arguments and return values. Then coming to second slide, that is with arguments and without return value. With arguments means in the red line specified over here, function 1 and function 2. Function 1 is calling function, function 2 is called function. To perform a particular task by using function 2, I need to pass some values because it is with argument. So red line specified over here, not only control during that call 10 and 20. Here you see, you are able to see 10 and 20, these are called actual arguments assigned to x and y. X is of integer type, y is of integer type. These x and y formal parameters initialized through actual parameters 10 and 20. That's why in this direction not only control, arguments pass. That's why red color line specified over here. So with the help of this xy value, that is 10 and 20 in the form of x and y, that will perform some operation. Then finally that will return control but not any value returned by this particular called function. That's why only direction, communication, arguments passed but no values returned from called function to calling function. This is about a second category. Then second category. Then we are going to discuss the third category. The third category is without arguments and with written values. So red line from called function to calling function, that is function 2 to function 1 specified over here. There is no red line from function 1 to function 2. This is only control will be passed but value will be returned explicitly from called function to calling function. That's why it is called without argument. Only control passed while calling this function function 1, while calling function 1 to this particular function 2, during that process no values passed, but with the help of after passing control, this function will provide required values on its own within the function 2, and after completion of the task that will return values. You can see return statement over here. So that will return result to calling function. So you can call this function 1 as main function and function 2 some other than main function. Other than main function is called called function, and the main function is called here in this particular instant of time. This is called calling function. Only values returned from called function to calling. That's why it is called without argument and with return value. That is about third category. Then coming to another interfunction communication. Interfunction communication can be established, or communication between two functions can be established in both directions. That is called with argument. WA means with argument. So arguments will be passed with return value. After getting result, that value will be returned to calling function. So here called function, calling function is main, called function is get area. So now communication between these two functions established through arguments. So radius here is 1.1. So while calling this particular function get area, so main function takes responsibility to call get area function. During that process, this radius argument will be assigned to double type of R. This R is called formal parameter. This radius is called actual parameter. The value of actual parameter radius 1.1 will be assigned to formal parameter R. With the help of R, I can find here area of circle. So that area of circle can be calculated over here. After getting result, this return statement takes responsibility to return that value to this particular calling function, and by using printf statement, I can display that particular result. Argument passed, result returned. This is a mutual understanding in the both directions communication. Explicit communication is there. So explicit communication from calling to calling in the form of radius parameter, and call to calling in the form of result by using return statement. So this is called with argument and without return value. So these are the four category of functions, so which is used to establish interfunction communication, that we can understand with the help of this particular program. This program illustrates the factorial of the given number. By using this particular program, we can find the factorial of the given number. This function is called calling function. This function is called called function. This is main function. This is factorial function. In this main function, this function declaration part specified over here. This is called function declaration, information to compiler, and its definition part is specified over here. And this function called from this particular place. So declaration part, definition part, call. So 1, 2, 3. So in this n variable and result variable declared, n value, whatever the value or whatever the variable you are going to pass to find factorial. So that value need to be provided through keyboard. So by using scanf function, we need to read the value. After reading value, that n actual parameter need to be passed during function call. So this function call from this place, so immediately n value assigned to x. That one specified with a light color line. You can see that particular line. So this n value assigned to x. So this is x is formal parameter will be initialized implicitly through actual parameter. So this n value will be assigned to x. You are able to see that particular statement. So implicitly this x will be initialized like this. After that, within the factorial function, fact variable initialized with 1 and local variable I initialized with 1 to x. What is the value of x? Let us consider I want to find factorial of the number 5. So then x value will be 5. Then 1 to 5 times these statements will be executed. Initially fact value is 1, I value is also 1 into 1. That value will be stored in fact. Next I plus plus, I is 2 into previous value 1. Then next 2 twos are like that, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 like that. These values will be multiplied up until this I value becomes 5. Whenever I value becomes 6, condition false, 6 less than or equal to 5, immediately control transfer to out of the loop. Then fact value, that is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 is 120. That 120 will be returned by return statement to calling function. So here this value will be returned by return statement and the result value will hold that particular value, and printf, by using printf statement we can display the result, that is 120, result will be displayed. So here this is about finding factorial of the given number by using with argument and without return value. Last category, which is used to perform inter-function communication, establishing communication between calling and called with the help of arguments and return values. Even by using first category, second category, third category also, we can perform inter-function communication without passing arguments or with, by passing arguments, without returning value, or by using by returning values also we can perform inter-function communication. Then thanks for watching. Thank you all.